8-0 in conference play, coming off that double overtime thriller in Lawrence, Kansas. And they get an offensive rebound. Joseph Tugler as the Cougars strike first. Milos Uzan in the backcourt for this very talented Houston Cougars team. They average 77 points per game, and they hold opponents to 56 points per game. They can beat you a lot of different ways. That's L.J. Cryer knocking down the three-pointer.
I think they're going to move him off the ball a little bit tonight to free him up with some pin-down screens.
Kelvin Sampson got his first win in Kansas the other day as a three-pointer again by L.J. Cryer.
You've got to be on your toes. You've got to be able to react and move on the pass, not on the catch.
Joseph Yesufu, the transfer from Washington State. Offense has been a struggle in the last two games, averaging just 58 points per game between the two losses. And a slam inside. Joseph Tugler, his second field goal of the game.
Tugler, he just squares himself. He doesn't really have great post position, but O'Connie gambles a little bit. And
3 of 4 from deep so far. O'Connie with 7 on the shot clock. Nice floater from the baseline. Here's O'Connie, the opposite side of where he just made his last baseline field goal. Good feed inside, and Eduardo Andre, a strong take to the rim. Good crowd here in Morgantown tonight as Tugler working against Toby O'Connie. And Tugler gets his own rebound. That seems to be a matchup that Houston's targeting here early.
They have to help out and support their bigs on the glass.
6 on the shot clock now. Javier Francis inside. Sweet touch for the senior. Game in West Virginia. They got to stop turning the ball over. That's the 5th turnover. They are scoreless now in the last 3.5 minutes. And that's just too easy for L.J. Cryer.
Oh, he's not going to force shots. You know, he's a high percentage type point getter, but right now he might have to go try to force the issue.
Uzan.
It's really not been one guy or another for West Virginia. It's just they've just relaxed a little bit too much.
They get Small open for a three-point look, and he makes the most of it there. West Virginia all over the place on defense, doing a good job. 3 seconds to shoot. 1 second for Roberts, and 1 as the buzzer was about to sound.
Roberts is such a savvy.
Uzan to his left. Hansberry reels it in. Defensive rebound for the Mountaineers. Now Joseph Yesufu pressing the action and finishes with the left hand.
I really think Javon Small's got to be a little bit more selfish. Just try to create and see if he can at least get to the free throw line.
Some sort of spark here as Arsenault gets a friendly roll.
Not a terrible play, but you got to take the 2 when you have it.
Here's Uzan. Spinning, had Small on skates, and Milos Uzan. Houston has had 30 or more wins each of its last 3 seasons. They're at 16 now, looking for more as West Virginia finally gets a bucket, ends a 3.5-minute drought as Eduardo Andre finds it underneath.
Well, that was a good look by Andre. He's a very good passer for a big. He's unselfish.
I should say, Coach, my apologies. That was Toby O'Connie who got the bucket. 18 points in the paint for Houston so far. 1 minute to go here in the half. Andre double pumps, and this time it's Eduardo Andre with the bucket.
A couple of good sets, Eric, in a row. To 3, actually. Andre passed up the easy one and then 2 layups.
Right.
So a little bit more comfortable.
Oh, now West Virginia just sleeping on defense. Terrence Arsenault to start the second half goes against the Cougars. Here's Small. O'Connie dumps it off inside. That's Hansberry's first bucket.
The 2 bigs both guarding the leading scorer in this conference.
Small lost it for a second, is back to Tugler. West Virginia's lost 2 games in a row. Trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Cryer to his left, stripped and stolen away. Turnover. And a 3-point look. In transition, it's Jonathan Powell to knock it down. 6 got their defense leading to offense.
Pressure defense, full court pressure, half court pressure, attacking the basketball, denying, and then getting out in transition and making a concerted effort to get the ball inside to try to get Houston to bite a little bit, which will open up the perimeter.
West Virginia trying to snap Houston's 12-game winning streak and trying to find their 4th win against a top 10 opponent this year. O'Connell, count it, and the foul.
Full denial on the wings. They're making Houston uncomfortable in the half court on offense. And not
a quiet night for Roberts, just 3 points as he backs his way inside. Turns, pulls the trigger on the left-handed jump hook, and he pounds his chest. Small in the corner, good action. And Javon Small hits the 3. Wilson, the response on the other end. A quick possession and a score for Houston. Javon Small hit a big 3 in the corner a minute ago. He's working against Roberts now, 5 to shoot. Floats that one in as he had the matchup he wanted against the big man. This second half run. Uzan inside, turnover. Yesufu got the hot potato. Now to his left. Yesufu high off the glass and in, but he hurt himself.
A lot of toughness tonight on both ends. It starts with the defense. Good job on the help side. They tried to lob it in. He was there to protect, and then just really terrific. Harris doing a great job on Uzan at the top.
Uzan driving, fading away, got the roll.
And he earned every bounce.
Pointing out instructions, trying to get his teammates to go where he wants. It's the feed inside. O'Connell finds Hansberry for the bucket.
Now that's Javon Small. He pointed to the mismatch inside. Uzan was guarding O'Connell because they had a big out on the perimeter guarding Small.
Cryer driving inside. Tugler the slam.
Tugler just face cuts. They give a lot of help, but they don't rotate back down. They
scoring defense gives up just 56 points per game. Cryer elbow fadeaway. Roberts taps it to himself on the offensive glass. Now Uzan for 3, buries it. Houston riding a 12-game winning streak. Coming off the high in Lawrence, Kansas over the weekend. A double overtime win. Offense for Houston slowed down a little bit here in this second half. 22 points compared, make it 24 compared to the 39 they had in the first half. But 13 wins in a row for Houston. 18 straight regular season conference victories in the Big 12 for the Cougars as they win it 63-49 on the road.